Greetings, fellow Whovians. Probably having a good week so far. Well, today our look at the 7th Doctor era continues on with Battlefield. So, here we go. In response to a distress signal, the Doctor and Ace materialize the TARDIS in Lake Vortigern in England. The sound of explosions lead the TARDIS crew to Brigadier Bambera of Unit, in charge of a nuclear missile convoy. Following the encounter, the retired Brigadier Alistair Lethbridge Stewart is informed of the Doctor's return, and a helicopter is sent to his country home to collect him. Yay! At the Gore Crow Hotel, the Doctor and Ace meet a young woman named Shu Ying, who shares Ace's love of explosives. Meanwhile, as Bambera stops to examine a certain blue police telephone box at the side of the road, she's caught in the crossfire between two groups of armored knights, using both swords and futuristic guns. Okay then. The Doctor shows interest in a scabbard excavated from the battlefield, and we have our title, ladies and gentlemen, which hangs over the mantelpiece in the hotel. The scabbard is hot to the Doctor's touch, and the hotel owner's blind wife, Elizabeth, says she can sense it waiting for something, or someone. Archaeologist Wormsley dates the scabbard to the 8th century, but the Doctor senses that it is far older than that, and it has been waiting for something. Ooh, cryptic. As Ace and Shu Ying share talk about explosives, a knight sails through the roof of the hotel brewery. The Doctor, Ace, and Shu Ying fight the knight, Anselin, who wakes to recognize the Doctor as Merlin. While the Doctor boasts the portent of this revelation, the party is surrounded by an ominous group of knights. Ooh, creepy! Bambera faces down their leader, Mordred, but Mordred is more frightened to see Merlin, who he believed was imprisoned by his mother, Morgaine. Following some vague threats from the Doctor, who is by this stage pretending that he knows exactly who Merlin is, Mordred's knights retreat. Later, as Mordred begins an arcane ritual, the scabbard in the hotel flies across the room, stirred by the magic. Morgaine then arrives on the scene through a rift in space and time. Okay then. The next day, Wormsley shows the Doctor where he uncovered the scabbard. They find a rune, written in the Doctor's own handwriting, which he translates to "Dig hole here." Using a canister of Nitro 9, Ace blows an opening. Like she does. On arrival in Carbury, Lethbridge Stewart's helicopter is shot down by Morgaine's sorcery. As Morgaine's knights hold a remembrance ceremony for the soldiers of Earth's world wars, Lethbridge Stewart has a peaceable meeting with Morgaine, though she warns Lethbridge Stewart that, when they meet again in battle, she will kill him. Yeah, like that's ever gonna happen. Following the tunnel created by the Nitro 9 blast, the Doctor and Ace enter a chamber under the lake, finding a door programmed to open at the Doctor's voice. The Doctor tells Ace that Merlin may well be his future self. Ooh, boy. Presently, they realize that the chamber is part of an organic spaceship, and find the body of King Arthur lying next to a sword, which was apparently the source of the distress signal, and also lured Mordred and Morgaine. When Ace removes the sword from his plinth, she activates a defense mechanism, unleashing a hostile glowing entity. Attempting to hide, Ace enters an alcove. A door closes, and the alcove starts to fill with water. As Ace yells for help, the entity knocks the Doctor unconscious. Hello! The Doctor recovers just in time to eject Ace from the spaceship, sending her shooting up through the waters of the lake. As Anselin and Wormsley stand at the shore, discussing the Lady of the Lake, Ace emerges, still grasping the sword. Anselin identifies it as Excalibur. The Brigadier arrives on scene, in time to destroy the creature below the lake and rescue the Doctor. Yay! Mordred and Morgaine go to the hotel to retrieve Excalibur. Laval, Lethbridge Stewart's co-officer, shoots, while Morgaine simply catches her bullet with sorcery. Morgaine then takes knowledge from Laval's mind, which kills her and turns her body to dust. As Morgaine leaves, she pays for the drinking tab of her unruly son by restoring Elizabeth's sight. Meanwhile, Unit troops are staging an evacuation. The Brigadier shows off some of Unit's specialized ammunition, but when the Doctor jokingly inquires about silver bullets, the Brigadier rushes to get some. The Doctor instructs Ace to draw a chalk circle around herself to protect against Morgaine's sorcery. It then drives off in its old car, Bessie, hoping to halt a battle between Morgaine's knights and the Unit's soldiers. A storm breaks outside the hotel. so Ace and Xiao Ying draw the circle around themselves and Excalibur, which is the real source of their protection. Ace and Xiao Ying start to bicker, and Ace nearly leaves the circle before realizing that Morgane is toying with their minds. Smart girl. Just as Mordred and Anselin are about to fight, the Doctor intervenes. Mordred reveals that the battle was a ruse to lure the Doctor, and that Morgane has summoned the Destroyer of Worlds, whom she has bound with silver chains. Morgane appears before Ace and Xiao Ying, and tries to entice them to hand over Excalibur. When they refuse, she unleashes the power of the Destroyer. Oh boy. The Doctor and the Brigadier capture Mordred and set off for the hotel. On return, the Doctor finds the hotel in ruins, but Ace and Xiao Ying safe. Whew. He's pleased to hear that Ace gave Excalibur to Morgane, and doing so protected her. In the debris, the Doctor finds a portal to Morgane's castle, and he, the Brigadier, and Ace bravely enter. On arrival, the Brigadier shoots the Destroyer, but to no effect. The Destroyer's return volley sends the Brigadier flying through the window. Ace bursts through the portal, ramming into Morgane, knocking Excalibur from her grasp. Morgane releases the Destroyer's bonds. In the confusion, she scoops up Excalibur and heads back through the portal, along with Mordred. Outside, Ace tells the Doctor that Morgane bound the Destroyer with silver chains, so he loads the Brigadier's revolver with the silver bullets. Although the Doctor wants to face the Destroyer himself, the Brigadier says that he is more expendable than the Doctor, knocks the Doctor out, retrieving his gun so that he can face the Destroyer in the Doctor's place. The Brigadier marches back into the castle, tells the Destroyer, "Get off my world!" and then empties the revolver into the monster's chest. The Destroyer explodes, and the Doctor wakes to find the castle engulfed in flames. He spots the Brigadier's prostrate form and begins to mourn his fallen friend, at which point the Brigadier opens his eyes and rises, unharmed. Whew, that was a close one. Back at the convoy, Morgane and Mordred attempt to detonate the nuclear missile. The Doctor confronts Morgane, insisting that there was no honor to nuclear warfare. Morgane realizes that he is right, and asks to fight Arthur in single combat. The Doctor then tells her of Arthur's death, much to her sadness. Mordred and Morgane are then imprisoned by Bambera, who has developed a relationship with Anselin. Okay then. The Brigadier, the Doctor, and Anselin are left to do the chores at the Brigadier's home, while his wife, Ace, and Xiao Ying and Bambera take off and Bessie to do some shopping. Chuckling, the Doctor says he'll cook supper. Whew, yeah, so there was a lot of stuff going on in that story, huh? So anyway, let's look at how this episode may beginning with pre-production. Working titles for this story included Nightfall and Storm over Avalon. An early version of the script was to have included the death of Lethbridge Stewart. Thank goodness that didn't happen. In a deleted scene included on the DVD release, the Doctor refers to one of Clark's 3 laws, telling Ace that sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic, to explain the various forms of black magic attack used against them by the sorceress Morgane, and also that Arthur's transdimensional spaceship was grown, not built, and adds that the reverse of Clark's law is also true. Now on to production. The first director approached to handle Battlefield was Graham Harper, who had previously directed The Caves of Androzani and Revelation of the Daleks for the program in 1984 and 1985 respectively. However, Harper was committed to episodes of the Central Television drama series Boone, and unavailable to return to Doctor Who. He would, however, later return to direct episodes of the Revives version of the show from 2006 onwards. Yay! During recording of the sequence where Ace is trapped in the water tank, the tank cracked, causing Sophie Aldred to sustain minor cuts to her hands and creating a major hazard as water flooded out onto the studio floor, across which live wires were running. The moment when the tank first cracked can be seen in Part 3 as the Doctor struggles with the controls and Ace is lifted clear of the water. Sylvester McCoy shouted out to the stagehands above her to pull her quickly out before the tank exploded. Yay, good on him! And last but not least, cast notes. Nicholas Courtney returned explicitly as a Brigadier for the first time since The Five Doctors in 1983. Courtney's small cameo in 1988's Silver Nemesis having been unidentified. Other guest stars making return appearances in Battlefield include Jean Marsh, who over 20 years earlier had played Princess Joanna in The Crusade, and later companion Sarah Kingdom in The Daleks' Master Plan, which had been, coincidentally, Nicholas Corney's first Doctor Who story, and June Bland, who appeared in the fifth Doctor story Earthshock. Angela Bruce later reprised her role of Brigadier Winifred Bambera in the audio play Animal. So overall, I say this episode is pretty darn good, and the connections to King Arthur lore and mythology is actually kind of cool and very interesting. So overall, I give Battlefield 4 sonic screwdrivers out of 5. Well, join me next week as we take a look at Ghost Light. Ooh. So until then, this is Who Being Queen saying, "Oh my giddy aunt! When I say run, run! I have a versatility to the neutron flow. Would you like a jelly, baby? Fantastic! Allons-y! Geronimo!" Bow ties are cool, fezzes are cool, and Stetsons are cool.